Hey guys, my name is Natalia Maldonado and I am New York's wellness warrior. And there is a new wellness warrior around. And it's you. Yes, you. Listen, I was not always New York's wellness warrior. I mean, I've had jobs that I wore uniforms that represented like confidence and courage and badassery. But I'm talking about feeling that within your soul. See, I served in the United States Air Force for 4 years, and I was a New York City police officer for 7. There was always this little voice that said, there's more, Natalia. And I really started taking that seriously. By 2008, 2009, I started asking questions like, who am I? What do I represent? What is my purpose? And be careful what you ask for, because you will get your answer. And I did. Little by little, things started being presented to me. And that's how I learned about Bikram yoga. You know, I had a friend at my job. I was a police officer, and I represented, like seriously, presented a situation that someone told me about Bikram yoga. I was always active, but I never did yoga. I never learned how to meditate or anything like that. And from Bikram yoga, I found a health coach. From health coaching, I found Institute of Integrative Nutrition. And from IIN, I found Intensati and Zumba. And it kept evolving. And it was like the ripple effect. And I was putting all these different tools into my toolbox. And the voices in my head were getting louder and louder of like, woo, you are on this whole other path, boo-boo. You better get your shit together because you are not going to be a cop forever. And of course there was fear, and of course I denied it, and I actually went, you know, for a little while. I started studying for the sergeant's test, and I passed, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll be a boss, that's it, I'll be a boss, and I'll feel differently. But that didn't work either. So by July 2012, I put my stake in the ground, and I was like, here I go. I'm going full out, full-time health and wellness professional. And it was scary. It was scary. And it was unknown, and it was exciting, and it was one of the best decisions I made. And I'm not telling you that from there, you know, the clouds opened up and it was unicorns and rainbows. For a little while it was, I'll be honest. But then challenges and obstacles came up, you know, and I already had the title New York's Wellness Warrior. That was what's crazy, but I didn't quite believe it. It was chosen for me. Right? New York's Wellness Warrior was chosen for me. I didn't quite believe in it. It was a title. But the more I was challenged and the more obstacles came up in my life, and I started overcoming them, and I started, you know, really believing in what I was doing and who I was and my character, and having faith and praying and having this unshakable faith. That is what woke up the Wellness Warrior within me. When I started making sure other people knew they had power and courage and confidence, when I was sharing my story and I was telling other people, no, you could do this too. That is how Wellness Warrior woke up within me. And trust me, there were moments of shame while I was doing my life's purpose, and as I continue to evolve, there's different moments that fear come up. I'm not going to deny that. But the power is when you say, I see you, fear. I see you. I see you, doubt. I see you. But I'm not scared of you. And that's when your soul is on fire. And there is no weapon more powerful than having a human's soul on fire. That I know for certain, for sure. So if for any reason you're going through something right now, that you're not happy at work, and maybe you continue to replay the past, or for some reason you feel shame or guilt and you can't forgive. You can't forgive others, or you can't forgive yourself. I had to heal myself from all of that. I want you to join me on my 90-day program. It's called Soul on Fire. And in this program, I make sure that I guide and I help and I share. My desire is to make sure I build a tribe of wellness warriors. Warriors who are emotionally, physically, mentally, and sexually fit. That's right, baby, because when you go through a crisis, you lose your mojo. Damn it, and it's not happening, boo-boo. It's time to get your mojo back. So in this program, we go over everything. It's not restrictive. Yeah, you get your customized meal plan, but it's not for you to feel shame if you have a freaking cookie. You have exercises, coach calls, you'll get daily videos from me. We'll talk about sex and what your desires are in and outside the bedroom. To be vocal, to express yourself, to put your stake in the ground and say, yeah, this is what I desire, and this is the job I want, and this is how I want to feel, and this is what I want to look like. Make it clear so you know on a daily basis when you wake up what you're going after, and that you go in full faith. That is your soul on fire. And if you crave that, and if you're ready for that, please join me August 1st. That's when my program starts, August 1st. You must sign up by July 29th. Don't miss out. Say yes to your life. Say yes to being a warrior for love, orgasms, and freedom. I'll see you August 1st.